completed the free or liberated soul. This is the slides we completed the last time. Okay, the free or liberated soul. It is, in one sense, it is easy to explain. It's known as Siddha because nobody is seeing them. No, they possess infinite knowledge, vision, power, okay, conduct, so that you wouldn't find any defect in it. Free from all pain and pleasure, free from all karma, and free from cycle of birth and death. They are all eternal, because once you attain that state, nobody would like to return back. Okay, and that's the reason they say it. Once you go into moksha, you are going to be permanent happiness. Okay, not the temporary happiness in a samsara here, what we feel, what we experience. Sometimes we experience very happy, sometimes no, we are depressed. Okay, so that ups and downs, when you get rid of that ups and downs things, that's the key things you achieve your purpose in this life. Human life, what is the purpose of the human life? To acquire permanent happiness. Now, the permanent happiness, not something we are able to look at what happy means, okay? It's a blissful state. You are fully aware about yourself in blissful state. Sometimes we are aware about it, but we are stressed out, okay? So it's a miserable state. That is the things, and live in the moksha, okay? Now, here is the situation, worldly or samsari soul. That's where the rubber hits the road. When you are, all this situation occurs, in that area, from this state to go to the liberated state, what needs to be done? Okay, that's where the whole religion is. And the sixth dravya, the topic what we are talking here, okay, it is that things. Okay, in the happy time, everybody thinks it's enjoying, having a good time and everything. But when the rubber hits the road, right? No, when we say, when you are a student, you have an easy life. But when you start working for somebody or going into your own business, okay, then you realize how difficult it is to make it. Okay, how many things you have to compromise it, stress, and under those environment, how to live. Okay, so here is the general points we're talking here. Okay. First of all, the worldly or samsari soul possesses mithyatva, agnan, and kashai, or vices. You don't know what is the right things, even spiritual sense. That is what the religion is. And you have kashai. Every one of us are the combination of these things, mithyatva and kashai. Now, when you are in the mithyatva and kashai state, naturally, you are not going to you don't have the proper knowledge of the reality. That is the only reason. That is the another name for mithyatva and kashaya. You don't have the proper knowledge of the reality. So that is what the samsari. Now, degree will be varying. Somebody will be very high level spiritual state, or somebody is low. But certain things you have to keep in mind, that mithyatva has no gradation. Like if somebody is a thief, now whether the person is 1% thief or 99% thief. Thief is a thief. There is no gradation. Oh, I am only 50% liar, or I am only 2% liar, or I am 98% liar. If you are a liar, whether it is a 1% or 99% liar, is the same thing. You are a liar. So mithyatva has no gradation. Either you are a mithyatva or you are samyaktva. It's a 1 or 0. There is nothing like conduct. Conduct has a gradation. But with regards to the mithyatva, it is only 1 and 0. So that's you have to keep in mind. Whenever you use the word mithyatva, don't say, no, 50% or 5% or 95%. There are no gradation. However, sometimes we use this kind of the terminology, my mithyatva reduced. No, mithyatva is gone or it is not gone. Kashai reduced. Anger, you got a 4 groups. Anantanubandhi, Apratyakyani, Pratyakhyani, and Sanjvala. So these are the gradation in a sense. We can define any way we want to. How many gradations we can define? That is on Charitra. But Samjana and the gradation. Now, either you have the Samjana or you don't have the Samjana. Okay? That is what the Mithyatva is. Okay? Mithyatva means, your understanding. Your understanding is there or not. Real or not. Okay? So keep that thing in the mind. But when you are in action, okay, when you are in charitra or conduct, it has the gradation. Okay? That's why from Gunsthanak point of view, from first Gunsthanak, you jump. Once you get the proper understanding of reality, your spirituality is the 4th Gunsthanak directly. That is, you can't go to 2nd, 3rd, and then 4th. No. Okay? 1 to 4th directly. But when you start falling down, now you are falling down slowly. Okay? So keep certain things and certain points in the mind. That first time when you started, your mind is completely empty, blank, whatever you call it. And whatever the Updesh you hear from Tirthankar, or whatever you read, you enjoy it, you like it, okay, and you have a proper Shraddha. Proper Shraddha from that point of view. But what happens is, when you are testing that things in your charitra, in your conduct, then you started having a doubt. Oh, maybe this is right, maybe this is not right, maybe this is the what is being happening. That's what it happened. Your Shraddha was not proper to begin with. That's what is happening. So keep that thing in the mind. What I'm trying to say, mithyatva, it is the most difficult to understand phenomena. Because whom do you call Agnan? Agnan is not like something, this is Agnan and this is Gnan. Okay? Once you acquire the knowledge, it's always a right knowledge. And any knowledge what you acquire without, just a minute, any knowledge what you acquire, if you don't have a proper faith into your knowledge, okay, then it is not considered proper knowledge. So you must have a faith in your understanding. Not because I said so, not because something is written in Agam. Now, something is written in Agam is the words. We provide the meaning into it. That is also very fundamental things. Words don't have any meaning. Okay? If somebody doesn't know the language, he doesn't know what you are talking about it. Okay? If somebody doesn't know Hindi, and here you are speaking in Hindi, to him, those words have no value, no real, no meaning. Okay, the words have a meaning only when we put the meaning into it. Means we understand what it means and we put it. But in a different language, same thing has been said. You have no knowledge either. So keep that thing in mind. Words are non-living substance. Okay, it does not have the meaning. Meaning is only soul has it. That is the things what I'm trying to say. Okay. Soul, my soul. Now my soul is still a wrong English because I am soul. Okay, there is no such thing as a my soul. Okay, the knowledge only exists in soul. Knowledge does not exist any other place. So whenever you understand, is your Gnan Gun is the one provides the meaning. Nobody else is Gnan Gun. All right. And that is the very basic and fundamental things. Unless your conscious say, yeah, this is the right things. Even somebody comes and tells you, oh, it is written in the Agam. You can say, let me understand it. Unless and until I completely understand myself, it is not for me. And then they will say, oh, but then you will waste your life, entire life, and you will never know. No, that is the another problem. The truth, once you know it, once you experience it, you know it. Okay, this is the real truth. It is all logical. It is all experiential. All right. And I'm talking about the Jainism or any religion. What is defined truth? Truth is only, or knowledge is only the knowledge about soul. It is called knowledge. Any other knowledge is not a knowledge. If somebody says, no, how you can build the Ford car, that is not a knowledge. Okay? From spiritual point of view, from the religious point of view, if you know all about Atma, their quality, and are you acting according to the nature of the soul, then you are a spiritual person. Any other knowledge is not considered knowledge. That is the another definition of the religion. When we talk about the knowledge, when we talk about Bhagavan Mahavir knew, present, past, future, everything about everything, it is only glorification. Bhagavan Mahavir knew everything about his soul. That's it. He had a complete knowledge of the soul. Anything which is non-soul, he knew. But if somebody comes and asks all other things, it is not a spiritual matter. In fact, Bhagavan Mahavir is always a Kevagnani person. his state is only, no, his state is Amani Dasha. And that means there is no active mind. No, physical mind is there. But Bhavaman, they don't have the Bhavaman. Bhavaman means vicharo. તમારા પોતાના એમને ભૂતકાળના કે ભવિષ્યકાળના વિચારો ના આવે. They are always in a present state. Now, under the present state of the soul, condition, whatever it is, you are not stressed out. You are not angry, because all these things happens bhutkal, bhavishya. Okay. In present state, only awareness. It's very hard to explain everything. I'm trying to do that one every time opportunity comes. No, I repeat a little bit more, but that's what the things are. And it is easy to understand, very difficult to practice. That is the point I'm trying to say. Soul feels pain and pleasure. So you can imagine, it is not the body feels pain and pleasure, but the feeling is in the soul. Okay? Doer of all karma. I am the one who is doer of all my karma. Nobody else. Recipient of the fruits of the karma means I am the one who is experiencing all the karma consequences. Covered with karma, okay, possessed physical body, wanders in cycle of birth and death, contractions and expansion. This is another characteristics. If my body grows from birth to childhood to youth, naturally I am growing. Now, once my body is growing, along with my soul is also expanding. And now I'm getting old, my frame or size is shrinking. Naturally, my soul is also shrinking along with it, because throughout the body, soul exists. So, whatever the qualities you see on the soul, on the body, the soul has the same characteristics, contraction and expansion. And how many souls exist in the universe? Infinite number. Naturally, you can see it, okay, from 1 sense to 5 sense. And even in 1 sense, all the nigot cells and everything is there. So the number is naturally is infinite number. Each one is individual, but each soul carries the same quality. All right? Once you realize it, when they are covered with karma, each one is unique, each one is different. No 2% have the same karma. You got to keep that thing in the mind also. And no 2% have the same karma. So you can say, okay, is there any such thing as a group karma? Just think about it. That even though you may have a physical aspect same, you are going through group of the people, similar experience, but everybody still experiencing their own way. The two experience will not be the same. Okay, they are going through the same environment, but each one will experience different depending upon their background, their knowledge base. There are many things that depends on that one. So there is no two karma will acquire exactly same karma. That's my point to you. Because their thinking process is different. All right. So that's why I say this is a little bit complicated. People will have more and more questions into it when we proceed further. But here it is the worldly or samsari soul qualities and characteristics. Okay. Any question here? Because this is little bit important. That's why I am trying to tell you. Okay. Because we are associated with the body, the soul is associated with body. That's why it is polluted. Okay. If soul is not associated with body, then soul will be pure. But since it is associated with the body all the time until it gets liberated, okay, until it gets liberated. Now, when I use the word associated with body, not like a person dies and before he is born another place, there is a momentarily, the soul is without body. That's a momentarily, okay? That is not including in it, okay? But not permanent. They call it like fraction of a nanosecond, okay? From here to there is like how fast the light is traveling. Similarly, the soul is traveling once it dies at one life and borns at the other life. Okay. So don't bring sometimes those kind of things, which is kind of a fraction of a nanosecond. Somebody is saying it, and then you can say, "Oh, this is it." And Scripture has already explained all those exceptions, how small that exception is, but still they have explained to it. All right. So let's go to the next chart. Unless if you have any question.